After the death of Genghis Khan in 1227, the Mongol Empire was divided between the sons of Genghis Khan. Over the course of the next century, there was considerable rivalry among the descendants of Genghis Khan. Timur, who was also known as Tamerlane, appeared from these struggles in the 14th century as the dominant force in Transoxiana, which you can see here is the region that corresponds with parts of modern-day Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Kazakhstan. Transoxiana is also centered on the city of Samarkand, which you can see almost dead center in the middle of this map. This is an urban center in Central Asia that has been a major trade and political junction for thousands of years of human history. It was located on one of the major routes of what we earlier discussed, that was the Silk Road. Tamerlane envisioned something of a restoration of the Mongol Empire of Genghis Khan. Unlike his predecessors, Tamerlane was also a devout Muslim and referred to himself as the Sword of Islam. His armies were deliberately multi-ethnic and multicultural, and his merit-based system of promotions in the military helped ensure loyal subordinates regardless of ethnic background. Tamerlane, through his conquests, would emerge as the most powerful leader in the Muslim world, and arguably at this time, in the 14th century, the most powerful leader on the planet. He is generally considered to be a military genius and a brilliant tactician. His armies were feared throughout Asia and Eastern Europe. His military campaigns, however, may have led to the deaths of as many as 17 million people. To put it in perspective, that's about 5% of the world population during his efforts to expand his empire. And this even makes Genghis Khan look rather paltry by comparison. And there was a definite difference between Genghis Khan, who had more of an empire-building motivation, and was quite willing to let people join, or at least give them the offer to join rather than be destroyed. And Tamerlane really preferred the military conquest first option, and rarely sort of acceded to allow people to voluntarily join up. This is an image of actually it's a rather poor image of a sculpture of Tamerlane. His name was derived from a Persian Timur Ilang, which you can see is the first morphing of his name. Timur the Lame is the name used by Europeans during the 16th century